Makes sense. So
Yes.
as far as it's so crazy that we're talking about this because I was
Yeah.
literally the phone call right before you was with a woman and we were talking about feminine versus masculine energy and her thought process on the whole thing. What is we were both kind of speaking on coaches, female coaches predominantly, that are putting a lot of emphasis on you can do it all with feminine energy.
Yeah.
So I was kind of wondering what your take was on that.
Yeah, and I think it's a good blend. It's, we don't need to go all one direction and then all another. I think we need to come back to our essence, which is our connect with our heart and our passion and our purpose, and really understand those things and understand our values and how we're wired. And as we're doing that, understand who we were really made to be, the feminine and the masculine, and have a good mix of that, a good feel for that. But so many women do have been programmed to, and not all, but some as overachievers and performers, high achievers, have been performed to strive and struggle and survive and make things hard and try to figure things out, and instead of coming from that open place, that receptive place, that softened place inside of us, that is just, that's passionate and that is creative and is joyful. We don't have to I call, the overs are all of the overs are trauma responses. I believe the overthinking, the overanalyzing, the overperforming, the overworking, overwhelm, anything, overextension, all of that is trauma. It's our programming that taught us how to survive. But we don't have to show up in the world the way that the world teaches us to stay in the hustle and stay in the grind and do the struggle, striving, and the surviving. It doesn't have to continue to stay that way. We can figure out what works best for us as we come back to ourselves, and or find ourselves sometimes for the first time ever, and learn how we like to do it and what feels best to us, and what's in alignment with our spirit and our heart and our soul and our body. And so I think it's a good mix, of both. I don't think we don't just sit and do nothing, but we do the things from a passion fueled, purpose centered place, that's creative and joyful and with ease and in flow. And when we find that place inside of us where we are most powerful, where we are wise, where our gifts just pour out of us, then that's the place where we're magical. And that's the place I want to live most of my life in, and run my business from. And thank God